And then let's talk about this budgeting and goal setting, because I'm sure for you it's a tool that you can help. You can see if there's growth in the business, making sure there's enough cash on hand for growth, right?
Right.
Let's talk about some of those things.
Yeah, so for budgeting, like especially now at the beginning of the year, take a look at where you were.
Right.
And then to do the financial, to say, okay, well, I want to grow my business 10%. But if you don't know what your numbers are, it's hard to be specific.
Right.
And get to where your next target is.
Right.
And as far as like the record keeping, people say, well, just care about the profit and loss.
Right.
But it's also, the balance sheet's also important, because you want to know how much cash you have. I mean, what are your loans and things like that. And the balance sheet also is a great comparison tool, because maybe last year you owed $10,000, but now you owe $5,000. So you can see how you're doing as the years go on.
And I would think it's important also, if you're growing your business, so at some point you may need to take out a business loan.
Right.
And it's important to have really good records when you go to apply for that loan.
Right, exactly, yeah.
And it's as you know, because we worked with a mutual client, we look at, if you're self-employed, we want to see the balance sheet.
Right.
We want to see that the business is healthy, how much cash is on hand, because it's different. We'll talk about the loan portion for a segment. It's different when you're a W-2 employee versus self-employed when you're getting a mortgage loan, right?
Yeah. So
even though we all know that when you work for somebody, it's at will, it could end at any time.
Right.
They look at that as a little bit more stable than being self-employed. When you're self-employed and you own a business, they want to make sure that that entity is healthy and it's going to continue to grow and prosper, at least stay status quo.
Right. Exactly.
They don't want to see it shrinking.
Right. And then having the records, you'll have that year after year after year.
Which again segues right into, which is another great reason to keep great records, because if you want to refinance or you want to buy a home, you have to have all that documentation.
Right.
Right?